Okay, so a little bit different kind of a video today. Usually I'm reviewing teas or making teas, but I never really explain the process of making the teas, usually because I don't know, because it's just a mix of things. But I do know how they make green tea. So if we look inside my book of knowledge about teas, let's figure out how green tea is processed and made. So first things first, and yes, I actually do have things written down in here because I can't remember it all. But first things first. Green tea, black tea, white tea, oolong tea. It all comes from the same plant. It all comes from Camellia sinensis. What makes them different is the process that happens in between the picking, and then there's the process, and then the drinking. That's what makes the teas different. Now there are two varieties of Camellia sinensis. There's Camellia sinensis. No, it really is. That's what it's called. And it's mostly used for white and green teas. And Camellia sinensis assamica is used for black teas. Now, like I said, they both come from the same plant. So even though Camellia sinensis is used for white and green teas, the process that goes into it can still make it a black tea. It's just, not recommended for that. Now, what is the process once you pick the leaf off the plant? Well, step 1 is harvest, then pan fry or steam the leaf. Step 2 is let them cool. Step 3 is the first rolling, which can be a lot of this, a lot of that. I don't really know. It depends. Step 4 is the first drying from 110 degrees Celsius to 70 degrees Celsius, in that approximate range. Step 5 is the final rolling, so you roll it again. Step 6 is the final drying from 120 degrees Celsius to 80 degrees Celsius. Fun. Now, with all that being said, this was just an overview of how they make green teas. Every tea is going to have its own process. Maybe you roll it differently than others. From gunpowder green tea, they look like pellets, so they roll a different way. And I don't know how many times they're rolled. I need to look it up probably. Maybe we'll do a video on just specific teas and how they're made. But yeah, this is just an overview of how they make. But now that you know. Now, like I said, the first step was either steaming it or pan frying it. Now, steaming it comes from Japanese green tea, and pan frying it comes from Chinese green tea. Just two different things that those countries decided to do. They just went, I want it to be pan fried, and the other one went, we will steam our tea. Now the difference is flavor. They are both of the techniques are used to stop oxidation. The difference is the flavor that comes from pan frying and that comes from steaming it. We will steam our tea. The pan fried technique gives the tea a grassy, earthy, roasted flavor. Some popular pan fried green teas are Dragonwell and gunpowder green tea. Little pellets. Talked about that already. And the steamed green tea gives on a sweet vegetable or seaweed-like flavor. Some popular steamed green teas are Sencha, Hojika, Gen, Matcha, Gaikoro, and Matcha. I'm sorry that I butchered most of those names. I'm trying, and I should have looked up the pronunciation before I did this video. But I don't think that far ahead. So yeah, this is just a short little video of how exactly green tea is processed and why it's green tea and not black tea or white tea or oolong tea or red tea. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you!